Hi, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to be making some plant markers. I found these plastic spoons at the Dollar Tree, and I have a garden growing in my backyard. Excuse me. So I decided that I was going to make some plant markers to put them in there so I knew what plants were in what. I have some little plastic ones in there now, and it seems that the plants are starting to overbear those. So I decided, what else can I do? So I found these spoons and I decided to paint them, which is your normal acrylic paint that you can get, at any craft store. So I've already painted some, so you can see I'm painting them all just random colors. And I'm going to use white paint, and I'm actually going to write on them with what plants I have. So taking this one, I have a raspberry bush, so I'm going to actually use this for my raspberry, and I'm going to use the acrylic paint, and I'm going to just write raspberries on it. And I did go over the ones that I've already done already. I did go over them twice already. So it is best that you go over them twice to be able to cover the spoon. So as you can see, that says raspberries. So that'll just stick into my plant like that, and then I'll be able to see what it is. So that is part of them. So I'm going to show you kind of how I'm going to paint, using the paint here to paint these as well. So, and I'm making 2 of each color. Some are on big spoons. This was a set that came in and it had 4 different size spoons in there. So I'm going to paint 2 different spoons using the colors. And I just picked random colors too. I'm not really particular on, what colors I painted anything. I am painting the sides of it as well. So you can see on there, I'm not painting the back. And I do know that acrylic paint does hold up very well under weather conditions with no sealant or anything on it. So, and I will attach a picture of my garden as well with these in there. So then that way you can see how they are. And I will also include some of the other stuff that's in my garden. I will probably attach a video of what is in my garden as I plant them. As I put them into the garden, so you'll be able to see what is in my garden and how I did it. I also used some acrylic paints on a cement tile, or cement brick, sorry, that I got like a curved scallop brick, and I put, my garden on there. So you'll be able to see that as well when I go out there. So now I'm going to paint green. So again, and I'm just, these are the first coats of these. Depending on how dark you want them too, you can paint 1 coat or 2 coats. But I'm painting 2 coats on all of them, just to make them a little bit more vibrant. So this is the first coat on that one. And then this one is already dried, so I will go back and paint my second coat. You can be creative with these. You can do, if you're really ambitious, you can, paint, what is actually in it. You can paint that plant. You could paint, if you're good at drawing, you can draw the plants on there that you're growing. So again, I'm going to get an orange. And again, these are just your simple acrylic paints that you get at the store. Well, if you like what I do and you like my channel, give it that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and turn on that notification bell so you know when I make something new. Thanks for watching. So here is the garden that I was talking to you about, that I've actually planted my garden and have my different types of plants in here with my new markers. So this is basil, this is the radish, these are oregano, that is a blueberry bush, here is some cilantro, this is parsley, this is a little scarecrow I have to help keep the animals away. This is a raspberry bush. This is some cherry tomatoes, and as you can see, there is actually some cherry tomatoes already growing. And I do like lighthouses, so I do have my little lighthouse collection out here as well. And there is some mint, some dill that is just starting to come up. There is sage. Then I have some chives, which are starting to come up about right there. If you can see them, they're starting to sprout. I have some thyme, which is starting to sprout right there. And I have some meerschaum. So this is my little garden. If you like what I do, and if you like my idea for my little garden, feel free to hit that button, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you know when I make something new. And if you want to learn how to make that cute little scarecrow, go ahead and hit me up in the comments as well. Thanks for watching. Now over here, part of my garden here as well, I used a roof tile here to paint on with the acrylic paints as well. And I put here Sun Brings Sunflowers. And as you can see in here, I have planted a couple sunflowers. There is a couple growing. The crows kind of like the sunflowers, so they usually steal my sunflower seeds when I plant them, so I'm gonna have to get some more. But that is the sunflowers there. And over here is my kale. This is actually a tall kale. This is actually a Swiss chard left over from last year with some new Swiss chard growing in there as well. It did go ahead and bolt, so I'm gonna go ahead and take some of the seeds off of there as well. And then I also have here just some regular plants and some flowers growing in here. And I did paint on the tile here again, Love Blooms here with some flowers. And again, that is a tile. So as you can see, there is a little bit of grass in here too, which I keep pulling out because these are weeds and I don't want them in. But the other little things, those are all flowers that I have growing in here, along with this plant that I'm actually trying to make go around this little form of a starfish. So we're gonna see how that works on there. And then again, these are some other little flowers that I just planted in here as well. Thanks for watching.